All rise.
Sports Court is in session.
Welcome to another edition of Sports Court. This week we're talking college basketball. Big man Hunter Dickinson entered the transfer portal. He's heading to Kansas. So we decided to ask, is Hunter Dickinson a Michigan legend? After 3 seasons, he accomplished a lot, but I don't think you can call a guy a legend when he bails on the program when they need him the most. With Kobe Buffkin entering the NBA draft, Jet Howard entered the NBA draft, they would have run the show through Dickinson, but he left that program high and dry to join greener pastures. I don't see how you can do that and still be considered a legend. That doesn't fly.
Yeah, he's definitely a legend. I don't even think it's a question. He's top 15 in rebounds, points, blocks in Michigan history. He came at a time when Michigan wasn't that great. After a not-so-great 2020 season, he helped Michigan make it to 5 straight Sweet 16s. I think that is a legend in my book.
Won a Big Ten championship, sure. Went to an Elite 8, okay, Sweet 16. He has individual accolades. Hunter Dickinson was an All-American and a 3-time All-Big Ten selection. Cool. That doesn't really fly well. The team didn't make it to a Final Four. The team didn't win in the Big Ten tournament. Hunter Dickinson himself was a disappointment in several games as he disappeared. I think if you're going to be 7'1" or 7'2", you got to play like the biggest player in college basketball as long as your name isn't Zach Edey. I know fans know exactly what I'm talking about. And then he disappeared, leaving for Lawrence, Kansas. I get the accolades. I understand the numbers you mentioned, Mark, and I understand the situation he came into. But you can't transfer out of a program and then still expect to be looked at fondly by those that you left high and dry. I think Michigan fans will say, thanks for all you've done, but we'll see you later, and they're not going to miss him.
I mean, I don't think he's getting his number raised to the Raptors at the Chrysler Center. What he did was special. I mean, he didn't individually. I mean, obviously, Michigan could have won more. They could have gone to a Final Four. They were so close to going to a Final Four in 2021. He hit a legendary shot against Wisconsin earlier this season. And you have to agree with me on this, Jamal. If Hunter Dickinson did not attend the University of Michigan, they wouldn't have won a lot of basketball games the last few years.
They didn't make the tournament this year, so they didn't win enough games this year with Hunter Dickinson. So I understand your point about wins, but I think when you look at the podcast, when you look at the on-court antics, the celebrations, I think he wore out his welcome in Ann Arbor, and I think fans are going to be happy to see him go.
All right, what's your verdict? Go to Facebook and comment. Heck, write a whole diatribe if you like. We'll pick the best stuff and share it next week.
Last week, we asked how you think the Lions did in the draft, and there were a lot of opinions.
Timothy pointed out Next-Gen Stats said the Lions draft class was the highest rated by their metric ever, although I've been known to cry next year and drink the Kool-Aid.
Justin is withholding judgment. Many good players fizzle out, and some mediocre fifth-rounders become great because they're on the right team at the right time.
Very true. And Russell said his life is now worthwhile because there's a Super Bowl in sight. I've been following them for over 60 years. Something is different. I think I'll be able to die in peace. Love the Lions roar.
Love the enthusiasm. Well, Russell, please don't keel over until you join us again for Sports Court next week. Until then, Sports Court is adjourned.